In this problem, we are to number 4 here. It says we need to solve to find out how many milliliters of phenol and diluent must be combined to create a solution of 12% volume in a 1000 ml. So we're going to set this up. 12 milliliters over 100 mLs equal X milliliters over 1000 mLs. And the reason I'm doing mLs is because this is a volume in volume. The 1000 mLs is my total weight or total volume, so that's why I have that here on the bottom. Sometimes when you're using volumes, and weight, you get confused as to where to put which numbers. So you would put your total volume here on the bottom. So it's 12 times 1000 divided by 100, and your X equals 120 milliliters of phenol. Okay, so right now what we've done is we've just figured out how much drug, which is phenol, is in 1000 mLs, and we figured that out to be 120. So we've answered that part of the question. The next part, it says how much diluent is needed. So if we have 120 milliliters of drug, we subtract that from the 1000 mLs of my total volume, and it equals up being 880 milliliters of diluent that we will add to this product, which will make our final solution, which is 1000 mLs. All right. The last problem here, it says how much silver nitrate is needed to make 4 liters of a 0.5% solution. Setting it up like always, the 0.5%, you say it's 0.5 grams over 100 equaling X gram over 4,000 milliliters. And we know that because we know that 1000 mLs is in a liter, and we have 4, so it's 4,000 milliliters. So 4,000 times 0.5 divided by 100 equals 20 grams of silver nitrate. Okay, so our answer is 20 grams of silver nitrate is needed to make 4 liters of a 0.5% solution. In this problem, this section here, we are to determine the total milligrams in each of the following medications. The one here in the yellow I've already done. Iodine, 14% of weight in a volume of 120 milliliters. We set this up by saying 14 grams over 100 milliliters equal to X gram over 100 mLs. Multiply 14 by 120 divided by 100. X equals 16.8 grams. You have to convert that to milligrams because our answer is supposed to be in milligrams. You move your decimal 3 points to the right, and your answer is 16,800 milligrams of medication. This section, it says determine the total milliliters of each medication in solution. So the one I've done here is albuterol, 0.04% of a volume inhalation of 300 milliliters. So what we're trying to do is find out how much albuterol is in this 300 milliliters of medication, of solution, excuse me. So we set it up, 0.04 grams over 100 milliliters equal X over 300 milliliters. The 300 should be on the bottom because it is our total volume. And the reason I put milliliters here, it's telling you here that this problem is a volume over volume. So the 0.4 times 300 divided by 100 equals 0.12 milliliters of albuterol is in our total of 300 mLs. With this one, we are to calculate the percent strength, and to do that you have your total amount of drug over the total amount of fluid equal to X gram over 100 ml, and your answer will be in a percent. I've done the first one, dextrose 70 gram in 500 milliliters. You set it up, 70 grams over 500 mLs equal to X gram over 100. 70 times 100 divided by 500 equals 14 grams, or it is 14%. So that's how you would prepare or calculate a percent strength of a product. Thank you.